So Thomas, welcome to Bradford. What made it the club for you?
The staff, the fans, the league it plays in. I think it's a great opportunity for me to play for a crowd like this, like a staff, a team around it that wants to bring forward young players and want to develop and doesn't want to just look in the short term. The team wants to look in the long term.
You mentioned that there about having a long-term vision and this plan to bring younger players in and to develop the players in general. Was that something that attracted you to Bradford?
Yeah, exactly. I think that was the biggest point that made me decide to come to Bradford City. And I think that's a great step for me in my career, and I hope to help the team as much as I want to develop. I want to help the team reach the goals that the fans deserve, really.
Do you see this as a place where you as a player can develop?
Yeah, I think so. The league, I think I can step in. I think it's the right level for my development, and the atmosphere around it is perfect.
So you're coming here, fans will know you're predominantly a defensive player, defender, but what kind of play in general would you describe yourself as? What's your main attributes perhaps?
I would say I'm not scared of anything in the game, and I always give 100%, and then when you look at the footballing side, I would say I read the game well, and I want to play football like I did in my old team, Bayern Munich.
You mentioned Bayern Munich there. You must have learnt a lot from your time at Bayern.
Yeah, I was in Bayern Munich 3 years. Yeah, exactly 3 years, and it was great experience. Good team, good trainers, good atmosphere, so I learned really a lot. And there in Bayern Munich, it's all about winning and believing to win. And I hope to give this to Bradford too.
Do you have any particularly good memories of your time at Bayern?
When I was 1.5 years ago, when I was in the under-19 squad and we won the league. So I like that as a young player to do that. And then my 2 games with the first team, of course. 1 year ago I did my debut for the first team in a friendly. So I think that was the biggest thing, to play with the players like Frank Ribéry and stuff like that.
And you spent obviously those games with the first team. You also obviously played with Bayern's second team. Yeah. That is in a competitive division in Germany. Do you think that helps you?
Yeah, it's not like in England you have the under-23 league, but here in Germany you put a B team in a senior team league, so you play against adults directly. So it's a different way of thinking in Germany. It gets you ready for first team football.
And we mentioned that second team spell at Bayern. Do you feel now though that you are ready for first team football here at Bradford?
Yeah, I've had 1 year now in Bayern Munich B team, getting ready for first team football. So I think my body and my mind has adapted the way it should do, and I'm hoping to progress from there.
And we know you were born in Sweden.
Yeah.
We understand you're eligible for England. If you don't mind me saying, it's a fairly English name that you have. Yeah. Is there a kind of story behind where it's all come about?
Yeah, my mum's Swedish, so that's why I'm live in Sweden, but my dad's English. So I've been in England all the time really since I was born. So my family is originally from Manchester. So
you come from Sweden. Obviously, you say you're born in Sweden. You've lived in Germany. Obviously, you can speak very good English as well. Are you quite fluent in, I guess, safe to say, in several languages then?
Yeah, I would say I'm fluent in English and Swedish, but German, medium, I would say. Not fluent, but nearly there.
And obviously, we have to ask, the World Cup is a couple of days away. Will you be rooting for any particular team there?
No, I can't say that.
But
Sweden and England, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we mentioned you have an English family already. Does that help when obviously you wanted to come over here and get settled ahead of pre-season? You obviously presumably have some family over here already? Yeah,
it helps me like nearly 100% to adapt directly to the city, to the culture. And I think that's a big thing for young players, to be able to adapt quickly. And I think that's a big thing why I push myself to come to Bradford as well, because I have family here, I know the culture, I know the football. Football is like a religion for people here, and that's what it is for me.
And as you say, you're born in Sweden, but did you get much chance to get back to England when you were maybe younger or as a teenager growing up?
Yeah, every year I was there, 3-4 times every year.
And I suppose, as you see, getting back to England now, you can't wait for pre-seasons to start.
Yeah.
The training at the end of this month.
Yeah, I'm just sitting home, waiting what to happen. Now when I'm gonna sign here, now I just sit here and just want to get on the pitch and give everything.